Warm and friendly despite Chicago weather. If you like me, meet people who are better. If my calls stink, well, Chris won't tell since he's born without a sense of smell.
All right, here he is. It's Mitch. What's going on, dude? How are you?
Mr. Christopher Harris. What is going on, sir? What is going on?
Well, thanks for being here, buddy.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. We're having a lot of fun. We've raised a lot more money than I thought we were going to raise, so that makes me feel pretty good.
Very cool.
If there's anybody who I don't know how much you like to talk about this, but too bad, I'm going to talk about it. If there's anybody who's going to appear on this entire show who's on the side of the angels of helping people in their lives, it's Sharone Mitchell. It's the guy you're looking at right there. Is that okay that I said that?
That's cool.
Sure.
That's cool.
And therefore, I just sort of wanted from the perspective of your day job, how is everything going?
Things are going well, man. We're trying as hard as we can. Obviously. So I work in criminal justice reform. So, the COVID virus is gonna hit lots of places hard, and jails and prisons are one of them. So we're trying to ensure that we get as many people out as we can safely. So we've been talking to, leadership, whether it be the governor's office or whatever, talking about how we can, save some lives. So it's been a fight, but, we're making it happen, man. We're just happy to be alive, happy to be blessed, happy to be in a warm home. Good thing.
I hear you, man. And everybody in your life is okay so far, hopefully?
Yeah, everybody's great. My wife's great. She works at a hospital, so she's going back and forth from that. But everybody's doing good, man. So we're super blessed to be all safe and sound.
Good. Well, I'm very happy to hear it, and of course, happy to have you do this. You are beloved by the people who are watching right now, and I know that a lot of people are unbelievably tickled to have you. And people follow Mitch on Twitter at Mitch Don't Lie, and also we're friends on Facebook. And so, what gave me the what's that?
No, go ahead.
Okay. What gave me the idea for this segment, in which you and I are going to talk music, was I saw some posts. By the way, your post today was about the 10 things can you describe the 10 things that you think are overrated in music?
So I'm a big hip hop fan. So the 10 things that are overrated, and 7 out of 10 were Tupac.
Yeah, that was what I liked.
1 Tupac, 3 Tupac, 4 Tupac. Yeah.
Right, I'm not the biggest hip hop guy, so I'm not the guy to tell you that Tupac is great or not great. But I just like the post. But what gave me the idea to do this was, you're a lot savvier about what kids listen to than I am, and
I don't know about that.
I mean, you're younger, so you got that going on.
That's true.
Younger, but also, you have a little more diversity in your listening habits than I do. I'm like, is it indie rock? Then I don't like it. We had the idea of giving recommendations like Josh and I did for TV a little while ago on the show, where we would give. I don't even know. Like, we went back and forth via email, like, what should this list even be? Should it just be 5 great albums? Should it be 5 albums that are specifically rated to the time right now? Like, in the end, I don't know. What was your criteria to come up with your list of 5?
So mine were like the 5 albums that you would pick if you were stuck with 5 albums during the quarantine. So you could only listen to 5 albums.
Okay.
Like, these are the 5 albums I would listen to.
All right, so these are not that for me. I went with just 5 releases from 2020 that I like. And, Mitch, I'll have you know, I screwed one of them up. I tried to give myself an easy task, just 5 from this year, and one that I thought was from this year, until the last minute I was like, yeah, what are you talking about? It's 2020. And then I looked it up, and I was like, 2019. So even those easy tasks that I gave myself. But I get asked a lot, because we play music on the show, I get asked a lot, like, hey, what are you listening to that's new? So I thought I would do that public service for what I'm listening to that's new. So you're going to go sort of the more classic route, and I'm probably going to go the more new route. But hopefully we'll give people of differing musical tastes some ideas of things they should go download and or re-listen to. So let's do it. I don't have mine in any particular order. I don't know if you do, so you can just give me one.
I don't. So big hip-hop fan, obviously.
Let's do it.
Chicago. And I'm like 36 years old, I think, somewhere around that age. So, somewhere around that. So Kanye West's College Dropout is a classic album for somebody of my age range of
I even have
genre. That like,
I got that one. I got College
with the bear. There you go.
I got
it. You're so cool.
Well, That's the one like suburban white kid rap album or hip hop album I'm supposed to have. You know, like it's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yes, I feel like they sell it at Target on vinyl. So yes, yeah. Like, yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I bought it at Target. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that album. I mean, like Kanye West. It's very, very interesting his transition to a crazy person, and he was kind of a crazy person then. Yeah. But like that was a really, 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 I think, important album for me. So I love it. It's like there's a total sound with it. I'm a big Kanye West College Dropout fan.
It's great. Not so much with the gospel for you, or not?
No, I'm not a huge gospel guy. Record. I feel like Kanye West is kind of going like this for me, but it started so high, so I'm good. I'm good with College Dropout.
All right, so this is 2020 releases for me. It's going to be mostly the kind of music that you all hear when you listen to my podcast. I apologize. It's all kind of homogeneously jangly indie rock. So Mitch, you said, "Hey, what are your picks?" And I emailed them to you last night. What was your reaction to it? Were you like, "Who the hell are these people?"
So I'm not a huge indie so. It's funny you talk about like the music that the cool kids like. Like I have been listening to the same music. I feel like I stopped listening to new music in like 2011. Like I just got like filled up. Like I was like, all right, I got it. I'm good now. So it wasn't even like the genre of music. It was just like I am not currently exploring music as I should be. Right. To be like a DJ back in the day, and like I feel like I stopped that. And I went to law school, and like all the music stuff shut down. I
hear you. All right, so my first one is you're saying I'm cooler than you, and I'm accepting that. I'm okay. I'm willing to take that mantle. Beach Bunny. Do people know that band, Beach Bunny? Honeymoon is the new record. I think it's their first extended record. They're from Chicago, so you should.
There you go.
Go right out.
We all 8 million. We're all friends. Like we're all going through it right.
Yeah, and she's 23, so I forget her name, but she's really fun singer, she's really good, and looks like she's 14. So in all of her videos, she's like in high school, and she's 23. So they look like embryos to me, but it's really, really fun. Like pop rock, poppy, sort of alternative-y kind of rock. It's really good guitar music. I really like it. Beach Bunny. What's next on your list?
So I feel like it takes a certain type of dude to be like, you know what? Disco, don't hate it. So I'm going to go with the greatest disco album of all time. Number 2 on my list is Michael Jackson, Off the Wall.
Off the Wall. I was going to say, I mean, I know it, of course, because I'm old, but as soon as you said disco record, I said, I bet he's going to go Off the Wall. All right. Tell me about it.
I feel like there's like no song like cooler than Rock With You. Like there's no song like more like exuberant than Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Like there's no like song like I don't know what's else on that album, like Sexier Than I Can't Help It. Like it's just like Michael Jackson's like first adult album. Like I can get down with disco. My wife loves disco. So yeah, it's weird, but I like it. It's my favorite record.
I mean, it's weird only because you were really cool in people's eyes when you were named up. Now people are like, "You're doing what now? Isn't that like 100 years?" So I have played Hop Along, the band Hop Along, on the podcast, I think twice. Mm-hmm. They're great, and they have a record that I'm not picking because it's not from 2020, but it's called Painted Shut. That is one of my probably 5 best records of the decade that just ended. But the lead singer is named Frances Quinlan. Mm-hmm. And she has the greatest voice in music right now, I think. I mean, of course, that's a stupid thing to say because a lot of people have good voices, but her voice is really distinctive. Once you have heard a Hop Along song, you know her voice, and then she does this new record that's called Likewise. It's not Hop Along. It's not the same kind of music. It's a little more sparse. It's a little more her. It's probably a little poppier. It's still great because her voice is absolutely amazing. Frances Quinlan, Likewise. I think we're going to find a way. People are probably like, awesome, dude. I'm not going to remember you said any of these. I think at some point we're going to make a list of all the lists that everybody did and put them in the show notes once we're not live anymore. But Frances Quinlan, Likewise. All right, give me another one.
Okay, speaking of pop music, Speak of women with great voices. I'm going with M.I.A. Kala, 2010. It's like this weird, like, dance, African, Asian fusion thingamajig that I just love. I'm like a giant M.I.A. fan, and that's my favorite album of hers.
Okay, I don't know it.
Okay, well, you should listen to it. M.I.A.
Well, I will.
Do you know who M.I.A. is? You probably know who she is. She's like a I think she's Asian. Or she may be Sri Lanka. I don't know. She was very popular. I don't know. Okay, there you go.
Well, it's one of those things where this is the point. If you weren't live, or if you had a giant production truck, you'd go, "All right, let's hear a clip." And we're like, I don't really have that.
Paper planes, yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I could quickly download it on my phone and be like, "Let's put it next to the computer."
Yes,
all right, so here's the one that I screwed up. That wasn't 2020. It's actually 2019. But I played him on the podcast probably back in 2016. I played a song of his, the band, but it's one person. It's called Oso Oso. That's Oso Oso. Bear. It's Oso is Spanish for bear. It's called Basking in the Glow. And we had a Weezer jokes earlier. Like he is doing a little bit of a riff on Weezer, I guess, but it's different. But there's some overlap there. I think if you listen to Oso Oso, you'll be like, oh, cool. This is Weezer adjacent and very cool songs and friendly ear listening.
Okay.
Friendly ear listening. How's that, Mitch? Can you tell I'm 2 hours through a Telethon?
That's great. Listen. Author extraordinaire.
All right. Fourth on your list.
Fourth on my list is The Roots, How I Got Over.
Okay, so
people know The Roots, right?
And I know that record too. I don't feel nearly as stupid as I thought I was going to feel during this segment.
There you go.
I have to say.
Look at you, yeah. So I feel like it's not like The Roots, like maybe it's the most critically acclaimed record.
I think
it's like not the most rootsy album.
That's right.
I like they're not any like the thing about it is like they're not like a lot of standout songs. It's like one of those old school records where it's like you just put the record on and like it's the sound that leads, not like specific songs. So I'm a big How I Got Over fan.
Yeah, the Roots are absolutely fantastic. That's a '90s record, right? Isn't it?
It's 2000. No, it came out like 2011 or 10.
Oh, jeez.
You might think about another one then.
I have it, man. I mean, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah, it's like their 10th album. I mean, it's like, it's like well into a Roots lore. Yeah.
Well, I screwed that up, but I was trying to look cool. I have that record. I could prove it. Should we scroll down to my phone? I trust you. You got this.
Jerk. All right. What do you got next?
I almost had Ted Ginn on this show.
Don't do that. I'm dealing with too much in my life right now.
Ratboys. Another one I've played. I'm realizing that I've played 3 of these on the. I've played 4 of these on the show, but they have
the songs that you like. You play on the show that you own.
It's true, although not from these records. Not from these records. Like these are updated records. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together that I had played. Mm-hmm. But now I'm thinking we played. And by we, I mean I, because there's no one else on the show. That's right, me and the Possum. I played Elvis is in the Freezer from Ratboys from like 3 years ago or something. But they have a new one called Printer's Devil. It's guitar music, a female singer. I think 3 out of the 5 are female singers that I picked. Really, really good. Love. Funny lyrics, just excellent. Ratboys are fantastic. Good. Love them. All right, what's 5th on your list?
Okay, listen, I'm going to try to do a transition here. You talked about funny lyrics. I'm going to put a 5th song on here that a group you might know. It's different. It's not like rap or pop. Maybe it's pop. It's Ben Folds 5. Whatever and ever, amen.
I mean, it's kind of my jam. That is from the 90s.
Yes, that is very 90s. Yeah, very 90s. I randomly got into alternative music as a kid for like 2 years. My mom banned me from listening to rap music and banned me from listening to the radio. So all I had was a Columbia House. So I got into Ben Folds 5, and just a fun album. Super fun. I would laugh. I mean, I'm in a quarantine. I only have 5 albums. I need to laugh. That album will make me laugh.
That's the one that has Army on it, right?
No, that's the one after that.
The one after, okay, I have them both. What's the one that? What's the hit off of Whatever, Never, Amen?
It's like One Hungry Dwarfs. I think Brick's on it. Song for the Dumped.
I thought Brick and Army were on the same record. We might have to like text about this later.
Yeah. Yes.
I thought Brick and Army were on the same, but certainly my
The next album. Army's on the next album. Yes.
Very, very funny. Absolutely. Okay. Lastly, probably my favorite band making music right now. Another jangly independent rock, so almost like alt country in a way, with a little bit. If people want to look up the backstory of why they didn't make music for a while, feel free. I'd rather not indulge here. It's Pinegrove, another one that I have played on the show. I played a song from this new record back in January. I'm pretty sure the record's called Marigold. You really can't go wrong with Pinegrove. It's one word. Again, they look like embryos to me. They're all tiny, tiny children, but they're really, really talented. And I'm, just appreciative of non-corporate creativity, no matter what genre, frankly, whether it's hip hop or rock or whatever, stuff that doesn't sound like everything else. And I think just generally, we've probably come up with a bunch of things that don't sound like everything else. And Pinegrove certainly is. Yeah. Since we're talking music, and everybody knows I'm pals with Fountains of Wayne, I should mention Adam Schlesinger passed away. And certainly it's crushing. Fountains of Wayne, one of my favorite bands, and I consider myself a good friend with Chris Collingwood, the lead singer from that band. I met Adam, but I didn't really know him very well. But it brings it all back to why we're here. It's a terrible thing. Yeah. What's going on? And obviously Adam touched a ton of people. I mean, he did That Thing You Do, that fake, the song for the Tom Hanks movie, whatever that was. He has done a ton of TV work and incredibly, incredibly talented guy, 52 years old.
So sad.
Unbelievably ridiculous and sad, and I'll cry if I talk about it more, so I probably won't, but we were talking music, and I felt like I've been texted and tweeted to by people about Fountains of Wayne because they saw him, and I appreciate the sentiments. It's tough. Yeah. Very, very tough. All right, but on a happier note, I'm glad that you did this. Thank you for taking your time. You do the Lord's work, man. You're a good person, and I hope you have some success protecting some people who need your help.
Well, thank you so much for raising money for folks, man. Like, this is gonna be really tough for everybody, but I feel like I'm really, really happy that there's so many hands on deck. Like, we're really stepping up, like, as a society. And there's some bad things going on, but there are a lot of good things going on too. So you're part of the solution, not the problem. That's all you can do, Chris. So thank you, man, so much for stepping up for folks.
All right, Mitch. Well, thanks for doing it, buddy. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Talk to you later, brother.
All right, be well.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.